So you may have heard of this little game called Mass Effect Andromeda. You may have heard the controversy around the game. Now that the game's officially out and I've had some time to play with it, I can kind of give my thoughts on the whole situation. So for those of you out of the loop, a lot of people were freaking out before the game was even out about the facial animations and essentially saying that the game is the worst ever. I actually saw a Reddit post that was on like the front page of Reddit, essentially calling Mass Effect Andromeda a terrible game. This is obviously completely misguided. My quick review of the game is that it is the worst Mass Effect game they've made. That's not that bad of a thing, because Mass Effect's a great series. It just doesn't have that oomph. There's some magic there. There's some Mass Effect magic that doesn't exist in Andromeda. There's moments of it. There's glimpses of it. It still looks gorgeous. It's still fun. But the characters aren't gripping. The story isn't as entertaining. It's still a good game. A lot of reviews are putting it at around 7 to 8 out of 10 if you're into the number scores, and I think that's a fair assessment. But before the game's out, for people to be calling it the worst game ever because the facial animations, which, okay, yeah, like they're a little wacky. In their defense, facial animations are very, very, very difficult. I don't know if you guys remember LA Noire, where they did full facial motion capture, and it was just amazing and surreal and kind of creepy. It definitely dipped into that uncanny valley. So how come they didn't do it again? Because it was insanely expensive. Is it really worth it for that much money? No, not really. The payoff isn't there yet. The technology isn't really there yet. In the future, I imagine this stuff's going to be a lot easier to do and a lot cheaper. Inevitably, that thing's going to happen. But there's a reason a lot of games hide it by putting masks on people and just not letting them actually move their mouths. Because it's just, I mean, look at like 5-10 years ago. Hello, big bad guy. I will have to fight you now. Oh, no! Yeah, you know what? I think one of the big problems with Mass Effect Andromeda in terms of the facial animation is they make the eyebrows move with every blink, with every talk. They talk like Emilia Clarke from Game of Thrones. Oh, God. They're going to destroy the whole planet. Kind of pulls you out of the experience, but it's a video game. It all comes back down to, like, we expect so much of games. Maybe fair enough. Maybe we should. But it's something you gotta kind of look over. It's this suspension of disbelief. Like, we're playing a space traveling video game. Like, it has to be that suspension of disbelief there. There's gonna be wonkiness. There's gonna be some stuff there. So again, before the game was even out, people were saying the game was terrible and the game wasn't ready. Then we're attacking people on Twitter, and I hate that. That's the worst. To go after, I barely even want to talk about it. It upsets me so much. People are going after the facial animators and was the game not ready to release? I mean, maybe. You know, I've seen my fair share of glitches for sure.
All I really know about the fucking... Oh God! I don't understand. Fucking legs. Are you okay? Yeah. No, he's just in there. I can be in him. I am him now.
But it's certainly not unplayable, and nothing's really like broken for me. I mean, early access multiplayer was totally wonk, and I couldn't even play it. But it seems I've had no issues since then. There's various reports here and there. Yeah, okay, fair. That kind of stuff shouldn't happen. And maybe I can concede on that one, that it maybe needed a little more time in the oven. But the whole facial animation thing, like, that wouldn't have gotten better. This whole discussion kind of reflects the world right now, though. This just, everybody on edge, everybody just wanting something to attack, just latching onto a side and bandwagoning and hating someone for something and calling something terrible before it's even out, just because people want to. For some reason, people, as of late, I mean, it's kind of a human nature, but increasingly, it feels like that is a thing, where people just want to maybe they want to feel a part of something, even if it's negative. I don't know. It is certainly, it does feel hard to take that middle ground or to take that high road. It feels, because you feel like an enemy to other people when you do that. But I'm hoping a lot more people will just be more rational and sane about things, because yeah, come on. Moral of the story is hyperbole gets us nowhere. Don't attack other people. Sweet lord. And you know what? Mass Effect Andromeda is an alright game. If you've never played a Mass Effect before, you'll enjoy it. If you have, you'll probably still enjoy it. You just won't necessarily enjoy it as much as the old Mass Effects. There's my little rant for today. Sorry about the mess in the background. I've got a lot of computer stuff lately, so stay tuned for those videos. I'm going to be reviewing monitors and gaming PCs and stuff, because I got stuff to talk about. Love ya. You're beautiful. Greenskull signing off.